Hello, welcome to the vlog series. Before the video begins, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notifications as to when a new video will be posted onto this channel. Enjoy! How's it going, everybody? Shaun Allen here. Welcome back for another video for Gardening Wednesday. As you probably guessed, yes, I'm at the berry farm, my own personal berry farm, Allen's Berry Farm, as you can probably guess. In my previous Gardening Wednesday video, I talked about these really amazing looking boysenberries. Look at the size of these berries, you guys. This is just incredible. This garden is exploding with berries, and we're not done yet, folks, because I got more berries coming, including an official Knott's Berry Farm boysenberry plant that we'll be bringing here to the garden very soon. I've even showed you the plant itself in the previous video, so go and check that out. It even has an actual boysenberry that's already in color. It's incredible. All right, guys, in this video, we're gonna be checking out the rest of the garden and see all the new updates, anything that's changed, and yeah, just give a little insight as to what we'll be planting for this year's crop. Let's go take a look. Very quickly, I'm just going to show you guys the berries. If you didn't see my previous video, this is just insane. More are further up that way in the garden. Go check out my previous video because, man, you won't believe how many berries are just in this berry farm. It is just nuts. A couple years back, me and my dad planted this avocado tree here in the back garden. And as you can guess, yes, it is just ginormous. As you can see on your screen, that's us planting the tree. And how you can see how small it is. And now it is just absolutely humongous. It's amazing how big this thing has grown over the last couple of years. And we have our grapevine right there. I know it looks a little bit of a mess back there. We're going to deal with that later on down the road. But yes, we got an avocado tree there, grapevine there. Berry farm is right behind me. And now we're going to head to our main garden. Oh, actually, before I forget, this is our other secondary avocado tree to help pollinate it. We haven't gotten any avocados yet, that's the thing, but hopefully very soon. This is our gigantic orange tree that we've had for a number of years. There was a point where it wasn't really getting much water. We thought it was going to die on us, but as you can see, it is just loaded with oranges. It actually just had its third session of flowers on it, blooming on the tree. And as you can see, there's oranges there, and there's little tiny ones right there about to get big and ripe. But this tree, like you can even see from these branches, they're just hanging low. They've never been this low before in a very long time because there's just so many oranges. And this is a juicing orange tree. So these can actually be used for juicing, like making orange juice. And it is very sweet, you guys. The oranges that we've gotten off this tree have been very sweet. Not a single one has been sour or bitter. It's all been very sweet. And this tree's been in the ground for, I want to say, about 40 years or more because my folks bought this house a long time ago. It's been here ever since I've been here. So that's about 35 years, technically, but it's been here longer than that. So I would want to say about 40 years, but man, I've never seen it this loaded. And still low to the ground with oranges. And as you can see, it's just continuing to grow. Like, look at all this new growth on here. You can tell it's new because of the way the green is a lot brighter than some of the other, like, leaves. Like, you can see the darker ones that have been on the tree a lot longer. But then as you look further out towards, like, the edges of the tree, you see all this new green growth. Yeah, it's just continuing to expand. Like, look at this. You can also tell by the feel of the leaves. Like, they're very smooth. They feel very kind of almost mushy in a way. But yeah, that's new life right there. The more, I want to say more mature leaves, they are just a tad bit like rough, but these are a lot smoother. Yeah, wow. But yeah, these oranges are amazing. These are our apple trees that we planted a couple years back. Not a whole lot, but hey, you know what? It is getting flowers on it, so hopefully we'll get some more apples. I think we had maybe a couple of apples, but they were like really small. But again, it takes a while for trees to grow. As you can see on your screen, this is when we planted the trees. And hopefully very soon we'll get a lot more apples. Like you can see right here, it is starting to bloom right here. Got some nice pretty little flowers right there. It's another tree that me and my dad planted out here in the back. Actually, this is one of our newer trees, I believe. And, oh, actually, it is getting some fruit on it. Look at that. See this right here? It's got some fruit right there. That's cool. I think this is our either a nectarine or peach tree. I can't remember which one it was. It's been a while since I remember which trees we planted. But yeah, it is actually getting fruit on this one. So that's exciting. Oh, actually, wait, there are apples on here. Look at that. I didn't see this. Okay, so yes, we are getting apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, that's cool. And oh, wow, actually we are starting to get more. Whew, okay, I'm excited now. Because for a while, it didn't look like we were gonna get much, but you know, we had a lot of rain recently, so we are actually gonna get some more stuff out here. This is our mandarin orange tree, and if you look really carefully here, you'll see some little tiny little oranges right there, getting ready to get big and look really juicy and ready to eat. Man. Okay, our fruit trees are looking pretty good. I'm actually surprised. Wow. These are some more of our fruit trees here. We have lemons over here. We actually got a lime tree over a year ago. Dad's been planting some new pepper plants over here. Actually, these have been around for a little bit. But we got some peppers growing in here. We got green bell peppers. And then just on the other side over here, we have some new tomato plants. These are cherry tomato plants right here. And then we got some early girls in here. Yeah, so we are starting to get some new tomatoes on these plants here. I'm not much of a tomato person, but my dad loves tomatoes. So as you can see, we got tomatoes there. There's some right here. Oh, there's some nice ones right there. Look at that. It's looking good. And then recently, my dad and I didn't really record much of this because this was just a pain in the rear end to build. But we built a brand new greenhouse. Now, you may notice that this is open. And you're wondering, why in the world is it open? Did I open it? No, this is an automatic, like, temperature gauge door. It does it automatically. So when it gets really hot inside the greenhouse, it opens it up all on its own because there's a temperature gauge inside that lets it open. Now, I can't manually do it because it would break. So it opens itself on its own, basically. It opens up on its own. And then when it gets cool, it slowly closes. Is that, oh, sheesh, something flew in my ear. But yeah, isn't that cool? I think it's pretty cool. Here we are in the main garden. As you can see, Dad has created his own little version of the Mushroom Kingdom from Nintendo. We got a lot of chard in here. It's a little bit overgrown, but trust me when I say this, we had a lot of chard and rhubarb in here. It was really good. There's some broccoli plants and cauliflower. Looks like Dad's planted some squash over here recently. Got some purple cabbage plants right down there. And some more rhubarb and chard. This you might not recognize from a few years ago. This is a cherry tree. Like the cherry tree that George Washington cut down. Yes, this is an actual cherry tree. I didn't post this video yet because I haven't actually officially posted it. But yes, we planted a cherry tree in our main garden. And I just spotted it. Where did it go? There it is. Look at this, guys. Right here, there is a cherry. And yes, you can use these as cherries. Like, these are actual cherries you can use on ice cream sundaes. So yeah, we have cherries growing on our cherry tree. In fact, I saw a clump of them right here. There's some more right there. There's another one right there. There's a clump right here. Yeah, this tree is actually getting a lot of cherries. I'm really hoping they don't stain the ground because, ooh, that would be very nasty to clean. But yes, look at that. We've got more cherries growing on the tree. They're green right now, but pretty soon they will be turning red. And oh boy, I can't wait to try those out. Yes, I believe these had seeds, so you got to be careful when eating them. Got some onions on the ground here. Looks like green onions right there. Yeah, so this is really exciting. So I will be posting a video very soon about us planting this tree, because it was a while ago that we planted this, but I never posted the video. So I will be posting that video soon, very soon. I'm on the back patio here. As you can see, those trees that are back here, the ficus trees, are no longer here. We have new trees in the back. That's right, because we have brand new trees that we have placed along the side of our house. I helped get rid of the old trees, and I think Dad planted the new ones. So later on down the road, I will be showing you guys the trees that we planted along the side and the utter stress I had to deal with when trying to remove the roots from the previous trees. They were nuts. Now, this you may recognize as something that we dealt with before, but not from the back, but a different type of it. This is honeysuckle, guys. Look at the colors on these honeysuckle flowers. Are those pretty? Look at that, the pink and golden yellow. Wow. Ooh, and hibiscus plant right there, the hibiscus flower. So yeah, it looks pretty nice out here. Oh, we got some beautiful fuchsias right here. Look at this. Look. Some they're about to bloom, and then these guys, they are blooming right now. Wow, look at that red and purple color on those. That is beautiful. Wow. Now, after seeing all of that, you guys are probably wondering, are we going to be expanding on the garden anytime soon? Because as you all know, this used to be all ivy, and there used to be an olive tree here. We've removed all that because it was dying. It's now a big garden. We also have along the side of the house some areas that we planted crops and all. So is there plans on making this garden any bigger? Yes, actually. So this is just to document it. This, as you can see, is just a whole bunch of ivy. And ivy is notorious because, as you can see, it's just going up the side of the wall there, and it's just causing all the paint to get all crusty and just makes all these weird lines in the wall, and it's really kind of nasty. So I've been toying around with the idea of removing all of this and making this extra space for gardening. We're trying to expand like Disneyland forward. We're thinking forward, gardening forward here, as you can see. Trying to get this such that we can remove all this ivy and use this as gardening space, and to, you know, add more areas to plant other items. So later on in the future, you may see this become part of our garden, guys, because as you all know, if you've seen our previous videos, all the ivy that was on like the fireplace and along the side of the house, we removed it and made it as gardening spaces. Well, this is prime spot for a garden right here. So you never know, but I'm just showing this because I've been talking to Dad and Mom about this, and I'm like, you know what, maybe it's about time we use this for more gardening, you know what I mean? So we'll see, but I would like to see this ivy gone because it doesn't really do much. Doesn't produce crops for us. So, yep, that's just something we're thinking about right now. Well, guys, on that note, that's going to do it for this episode of Gardening Wednesday. This update, I mean, for Gardening Wednesday. Gives you ideas of what we've been doing over the last couple of years and what we've been doing with the garden, like any updates and just trying to make it better so that we can grow more stuff here. As time goes along, I'll give you guys more updates in a few months from now to show you what's been happening. This has just been a long process. You know what? It just continues to keep getting better, you know what I mean? Alright guys, until then, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Do you guys like these updates? Do you like seeing Gardening Wednesday videos again? If you want to see my entire playlist of videos from Gardening Wednesday, the link is in the description box below for a whole playlist of videos, so you can go check those out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and seeing, as they say in Hollywood, I'm not in Hollywood, I'm actually in the backyard, at our garden. That, my friends, is a wrap. See you next time, for right here in the garden.